Hi there, welcome back, and today I have the COMICA VM30 wireless shotgun microphone. This is a wired and wireless microphone that gives you flexibility for recording different settings. In wire mode, the VM30 shotgun mic can automatically switch on and off when it senses the camera 3.5mm power functions, saving you power when needed. When using the wireless microphone function, the microphone will automatically pair to the receiver. So once you turn it on, it's already paired. With a one button switch, you could switch from the wired to wireless mode. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to go from wireless to wired. And the way you do that, let me get the mic down. And I'm going to adjust the gain lower. And I lowered it on the receiver itself. Let me lower it just a little bit more. All right, I think that's a little, no. All right, I think that's a little better. And I'm gonna go ahead now and I'm gonna unplug the TRS cable that's coming from the camera to the receiver. Then I'm gonna turn off the receiver. That way it's not trying to pair each other. Then I'm gonna go ahead and press the sync button here and it's gonna turn green. Now, since this is off, this might turn off as well, because remember, when it turns off, this turns off. All right, so let's go ahead and start. And there it is, it's green. So now the microphone is really going straight to the camera now and in the wired mode. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and unplug this and switch it back to wireless. All right, now the light is blue. So that's how it works. This microphone is built with a full metal material frame that is stable and durable. The shotgun mic has a shock absorbing bracket that prevents vibrations from reaching your microphone and distorting your audio. The VM30 has a microphone attachment that can be used on boom posts, arm stands, table stands, tripods, and etc. The shotgun microphone has a built-in rechargeable battery that lasts up to 50 hours in wire mode and up to 7 hours in wireless mode. Like sometimes it takes me 4 hours to record my dash cam's installation because I do very detailed installation. Now the VM30 microphone has plenty of power for my recording needs. For special situations, or if you need more time to record your videos, you could always connect a power bank or power adapter to keep the microphone and receiver going. On the shotgun microphone, you could adjust the transmitter gain to 10 levels to get that perfect sound for your recording. There is also a 75 Hz and 150 Hz low-cut filter that removes unwanted frequency noises. The 75 Hz filter can help reduce low-frequency noises like air condition hums or distance traffic rumbles. Like right now, I'm using it because in my living room, they're watching TV, so I'm using this 75 low-cut filter. The microphone also has a 150 Hz low-cut filter for recording outside with the louder noise with constant low-frequency noises like buses or subway trains in the background. Now the mic also has a high-frequency boost that enhances the detail and clarity of the sound. Now I'm outside and I want you to hear how it sounds with the environment outside. And right now I have my AC unit is on And I'm going to go ahead and show you the low cut filters. Well, I'm going to show you, I'm going to let you hear them, how they sound. And right now it's on, I don't have anything on. So what I'm going to do first is I'm going to go ahead and, since I'm outside, I'm going to put the wind muff on first. There's a light breeze. I'm not sure if you could hear anything, but this is actually a good test for that. All right, so now I got the wind muff on. And again, there's a light breeze, but notice how I'm holding this. I'm leaving some room on the bottom because that's where the antenna is at. So that's why I have to hold it like this. Now there's a helicopter on top right here. You could hear that going by. So I just switched it to 75 hertz. So it's at 75 low cut hertz, and this is the way it sounds. So the helicopter just it's off a distance now, but the air condition is still on. So what I'm going to do now is switch it to 150 hertz. All right, now it's at 150, and again the air condition is on. So let's see how it sounds while I'm talking. Can you still hear that? Can you hear the wind going by? All right, so what I'm going to do now is put the wind muff on. Okay, now I don't have any of the low cut filters on. I took them off. So now I'm going to go ahead and put it on 75 again. So it's at 75 low cut hertz, and I'm going to read something. I'm going to read some specs while the air conditioning's on. The wind's blowing a little. It's a small breeze. And that way you could hear how everything is. The microphone has a 20 milli... Let me try that one more time. The microphone has a 20 millisecond latency, provides a high efficiency audio transmission, and a range of 100 meters. Okay, now I'm going to turn it to 150. All right, now it's 150. I got the AC unit on. The breeze picked up a little bit. I'm going to read some information. The microphone has a 48 kilohertz and a 24-bit sampling rate with a supercardioid pattern focusing and detail by rejecting unwanted background noises. Well, let's see how that sounds, right? All right, so that was both of them. Now I'm going to put it on the high frequency boost. All right, not sure how it sounds. Again, the wind muff, the windscreen's on. Light breeze, AC units on. It's supposed to pick up more. It's not hiding anything anymore. What you can do on the receiver, if you press the gain button, if you long press it, you'll be able to flip the screen. That's something I just found out about this. And if you long press both gain buttons, that will put you in the sync mode. And that way, in case you ever disconnect from your receiver to your microphone, you could do that and it will sync it up together. All right, so how does everything sound? Can you hear the air conditioning? Well, I got no low cuts on, so you probably do, but I just want to let you hear how everything sounds. The microphone's wireless working range is up to 100 meters in an open area that works off a 2.4 gigahertz wireless frequency. Now, this is great when you need that distance and using the shotgun mic as a handheld mic for interviewing. On top of the microphone, there are two outputs. One output is for your headphones for real-time monitoring. All right, now I want to go over the real-time monitoring. On the receiver itself, there is a 3.5 millimeter port. Now what this does is that you could plug in your TRS or TRRS to the headphone part. And let me do that. All right, now what you could do is you could actually listen to yourself as you're recording. And that way you could hear if the sound is coming out good or not. And that way, before you record, you get the sound right. Now, this real-time monitoring just saved me a few minutes ago because I did a test and there was no sound coming on. The gain was all the way to 0 and this one was 0 because I was trying to make sure I got the right controls. I was just playing around with it and I pretty much lowered all the gain on everything. So the sound was not coming out great. So that's what the real-time monitoring does for you. It actually helps you out real good. The other output is for your normal output port. On the left side of the receiver is a Type-C USB port for charging and output. On the right side of the receiver is an orange button to power on and off the receiver, and is also the mute button. Underneath that button are the gain buttons to increase the gain control 12 levels. On the back of the receiver is a belt clip, which is also the cold shoe mount for cameras. What I like about the VM30 microphone is that the transmitter and receiver have a display. The transmitter will display the wireless mode and signal strength. Now the VM30 has a safety mode that will create a second recording in a separate channel. One channel will be at normal recording level and the second channel will be recording at a 6 decibel lower. You will see a message on the display that says SFT on the screen with 2 tracks on the transmitter. The top track will have an N followed by the track, and the bottom track will have an S followed by the track. And a battery meter to let you know if you need to charge the microphone before you record, and an audio meter to let you know what the audio bars are at. The receiver will display your signal status, your mic status if muted, gain level, and the battery meter, and the voice status bars. Now let's get into the microphone's digital and output function. The Type-C USB port charges the Shotgun microphone and is a digital output for smartphones, tablets, and desktops or laptop computers. The VM microphone has a 3.5mm analog output TRS and TRRS port. You could connect the TRS cable, which has a tip, ring, and sleeve, to a camera, or you can also connect the TRRS cable, which has a tip, ring, and sleeve, to a camera, smartphone, or computer. Now, since the beginning of this video, I've been recording with the VM30, and I have it right here mounted on my arm here, my desk arm. And what I did is I have the receiver, but it's also attached to a cable going to my camera, which I'm not using this. And let me show you why I did that. All right, so you can see myself, and I'm also using a teleprompter, but this is what I have. The microphone, the VM30, is on this boom arm, and that's what I use it in. There's the adapter for that. And I want to show you how far I am away from this. You can see myself, and then you can see the microphone is on right there. And I'm about maybe 2 feet away from the microphone from my mouth is right there. And that's how far I'm using it. And you could hear the sound the way it is. And I hope it's coming out good. That's what I hope for there. All right, so you saw the setup what I have. And this is how I'm actually recording right now. And I'm going to continue with my teleprompter. This is real good things. If you do a lot of videos, you need one of these. All right, so what I'm doing now is recording with my cell phone. And you can see it right here, my cell phone there. And I have the Type-C USB cable going to the receiver right here. And you can see how it's actually charging the battery as well. Well, if you can't see it. All right, there it is. And again, I am using the same microphone on the boom arm. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to press record, and you're going to see the message on the screen. All right, let's try that again, and you can see the message. I hope I could get it right on the camera. And you can see where it's recording off a external microphone. I think it said that because it's coming off of here and the sound is there. Now I'm putting this camera back and forth in my mouth, so it might distort some of the noise from there. Oh, I'm sorry, the sound. So I know I'm not centered, but I'm centered on this camera here, but not here. But I just want you to see how you could see the microphone when you're recording with a cell phone, and the microphone is right there. Now, I could do the same thing now to my laptop, which is actually connected to this USB hub, and it goes all the way here to my laptop right there. So that's what I'm going to do next. I'm going to plug it from there to there. Now what I'm doing now is I'm working off my boom arm again, but it's going through my Type-C USB, and you saw the message that I just displayed for you that it's on there. So this is the way it sounds using the Type-C USB cable now. So now we went over how to use it when we connected to the camera itself, which is the beginning of the video, that's what I had. Then we went to the cell phone, which is this here. And then you saw how I did a Type-C USB utilizing my film editing software, which I was recording the PC screen, which is this screen right here. You can see the camera right there. So I have the receiver here, and I want you to see the screen. And this one is upside down right now. So what you could do is long press one of the gain buttons, up or down, it doesn't matter which one. And the screen flipped. Again, press either one, and it flips back down. So if you have it right here in your hot shoe or whatever the rig you have, you could always switch the screen back and forth. That is a nice feature, to flip that screen. Now what you can use the VM30 microphone, besides recording your live streams, your YouTube channel like the way I do it, you can use it for your Zooms, Skypes, FaceTime, and other video chats as well. You could have a nice clear sound, and with the microphone it's not going to be in your way right here when you use it on the boom arm. But of course there's other ways to do it. Now the last thing I want to show you is putting the shotgun mic on 3 different mic stands. There's 2 different table stands that I have, and I have a stand-up microphone stand. And I just want to show you how they look. Here's one stand. It's a table stand, but it has a boom arm on it in case you need that extra reach. And with this one, you can still raise it up and down, and you can move this back and forth. You just unloosen the tightening knobs, and this one here will make it go up or down as well. So this microphone stand has 3 different adjustments. Here's a second microphone. This is a standard desktop mic. And in this one also, you could go up and down by loosening up the tightening knob. And this is the way it looks on there. Okay, so this is the last stand I have. And if you do karaoke or somebody sings, they might be able to use this shotgun mic, in case you don't have the other microphones, or you could just use this one. So this is just another option for you, and you could actually see how it looks on the stand, and you can see I'm like 18 inches away from the microphone. Now let me get you a closer look. All right, so what do you think? Is this the right microphone for you? If it is, I'll put links in the description down below. If this video was helpful for you, please like this video because it really helps the channel grow. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, select all notifications because I got more products of COMICA coming out. I also do dash cam reviews and step-by-step installations. So thank you for watching, and don't forget to subscribe.